My friend, what you got in your hair? What you got in your hair, you plonker? Oh, what's Jess doing? Seriously.
What are you doing to me?
Who's making you look pretty? Doesn't she look pretty?
Hello, I'm Helen.
And I'm Andrew, and this is the Mr. and Mrs. S Review Show.
And we're back.
The Review Show. We are back again.
Oh dear, and we are with The Space Between Us.
Yes, space.
Space. So I didn't want to see this,
All the stars.
but because I hadn't seen a trailer for it, it just sneaked.
We'll just invent words on this channel, shall we?
It sneaked up on me. I was looking up on that Cineworld app, and I was like, "What's that?" Read the synopsis and was like, "This is right up Andrew's street."
Mm-hmm.
Not mine.
I'd seen one advert, ironically, on YouTube as well. I hadn't even seen it in the cinema. So.
Cinema is lacking. Slacking.
Slacking, yeah.
Anyway, so I was like,
Just swift and boot up the arse.
I'll be a good wife. Let's go see this film, even though I won't want to see it.
It didn't quite work out like that, did you?
No, because I really liked it. Because I generally like films.
She just likes a lot of films, as do I. But
I just like what I like. Don't have a genre or anything.
no. Go on,
But,
read
anyway.
us the synopsis.
Synopsis. Shut up.
We'll do that
A
one.
boy has spent nearly all his life on Mars, travels to Earth for the first time in this emotional sci-fi drama. Sci-fi, because I don't like sci-fi, but I do. Gardner, Elliot, isn't a normal teenager. Born en route to Mars, his mother died in childbirth, and he has no idea who his father is. Having spent virtually all his life on the Red Planet, he's never experienced a fellow child or talked to anyone who isn't a scientist. But while searching for clues about his father and the home planet he's never known, Gardner begins an online friendship with a girl in Colorado named Tulsa. When he finally gets a chance to go to Earth, he's eager to experience all of the wonders he's only ever read about, from the most simple to the extraordinary. But once his explorations begin, scientists discover the Gardner's organs cannot withstand Earth's atmosphere.
So I thought when I
It
read
was
that,
wonderful.
I thought when I read that it was going to be set quite a way in the future, but it's not, is it?
Not majorly, no.
It's kind of based on real science. So all of the bits that you see are like proper rockets that are not far from today's rockets, are they? And like
Yeah.
space, they go to the space station before they then go on to Mars
Yeah,
and stuff like that. And the whole kind of first bit of the film is just about them getting to Mars, isn't it?
yes,
But
yeah,
then-
because it's obviously going to Mars is a major thing in the country.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's very loosely based on the plans of SpaceX and all of that. So there is, you probably don't even know about it, but there is plans to actually try and get people onto Mars, living on Mars.
Yeah.
So it's kind of based on that and
Would you
what would
live
happen.
on Mars?
No, because it's a one-way mission. You're never coming back.
Oh, okay.
But as where they could.
Would you go with me?
Yeah, but it'd be a bit like, it's like survival stuff. I know, I'm not interested. Once they've got an established place there that you can go to and you can go and it's like being at home but being on Mars, then yes, that would be really cool.
I don't.
But
yeah, okay.
yeah, anyway, so back to the story.
So,
So it's kind of based on that, and when they do it, it's kind of all like a big PR thing, and then they find out while they're in transit that she's pregnant, and
Yeah,
she didn't.
and they
I don't
can't-
think even she knew, did she?
she didn't know, no.
And so, you know, they think it's going to be like a massive PR disaster and it's going to ruin everything. And
and
so,
they'll lose the funding and they'll lose the money. It was all about the money.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, it is. You know, they need money to keep doing these things. So they kind of keep it a bit of a secret, don't they? And
a bit of a secret. They keep it a secret.
Well, they keep it a secret. They don't tell anybody. So there's like a big kind of cover up back on Earth. But it means that this child gets born on Mars and
he's
grows
brought up
up
by scientists, so he's really clever.
You know, and he grows up on Mars, and it kind of cuts from his birth to when he's like
16.
13. Is he 16?
16.
Anyway, he's a teenager. And that's really where the story really begins, isn't it? All of the first bit is kind of like, it's quite good and interesting, but the story really begins when you get to the point.
Yeah, I didn't like the first bit. It was boring.
I'm not surprised. I like that first bit. It was all kind of like, you know, what could actually happen.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that bit. When the story actually begun, you know, they started there talking and the bird in it, she's in everything. She's really cool. I like her.
Mm.
She's in that Life Unexpected series that we watched.
Yeah. And she plays a lot of kind of like, she's on the fringe of being quite a bad girl, but she's good, isn't she?
Yeah.
So it's a bit...
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, so they start up this little friendship and she's got a bit of a troubled life. She was in foster care and been pulled pillar to post and all this sort of stuff. And she's on the verge of like striking out and being thrown out on her own. And she's never had a family or a home or anything like that, really.
Yeah.
And then he comes, she obviously talks to him for ages, and then he comes to Earth and... they've been talking over Skype. How the hell they managed to get Skype working over, you know, the distance of Earth to Mars? But it's
like Skype.
Some sort of.
They were video chatting.
Yes.
Weren't they? So, you know, because nobody else on Earth knows that he even exists. So,
no, and he sort of lied to her and told her that he'd lived in New York, but he had some like disease that he weren't allowed out the house.
Yeah, some what's it, brittle bone disease.
Yeah. But then he got cured, and that's why he could go and see her.
That's what he told her anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and then when he got to Earth, they kind of they were doing loads of tests on him, weren't they? And they wouldn't let him out.
Yeah, but then he went away.
Yeah, he ran away to go and see her, didn't he?
And then they went on a nice little adventure, and then at the end it all come full circle. But
yeah, well, we won't kind of give away the story, but it's kind of like, you know, because he was born and has been brought up on Mars. The gravity on Mars is different, so his organs have all kind of like grown differently, and they've grown accustomed to the gravity. So when he comes to Earth, he struggles with everything. Even just walking is quite difficult for him, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's although it follows him, it also follows her as well as a separate type. They're obviously together, but they're separate type of stories that all come good in the end, and it's just a wonderful, lovely story.
It was really lovely. It was, you know, their kind of the two teenagers' relationship. It was really lovely, and then the kind of.
It was heartwarming.
Yeah, and where the scientists have kind of taken on the role of his mum and all of that sort of stuff. It was kind of like.
Yeah.
It was like a really sci-fi twist on a typical story about two kids that have been brought up in foster care, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It was because of the kind of setting. It was kind of completely different. But yeah, it was really good. Anyway.
Yeah, we liked it.
We both loved it.
Yes.
Although you didn't like the first bit, but the first bit isn't that long. It's not.
No, it's not that long.
It's only just kind of setting the scene.
Yeah, and then when it gets into it, you forget that you didn't like that first bit, and it doesn't feel.
Well, I liked that first bit anyway, but yeah. The point is that if they didn't do that, it wouldn't make any sense, would it? If it was just a kid growing up on Mars, you'd be like, how did he get there? What? So they had to do something to make it all make sense. Yeah, so thank you again for listening to us and watching us, and, you know, give us a thumbs up and like everything and leave us a comment and all that jazz. Yeah, and subscribe. And press the little bell. Make sure that you subscribe. You'll know when we've uploaded stuff. Because it should be quite frequent. Anyway, that's us. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.